Well, it's a good day to get some work done, so I'll see what I can do today. I'm ready to head out to the big pasture and do some ditch digging. Look at that sparrow. Do some ditch digging near the culvert on the east end by the pond. I can't remember how many days it's been since I sprayed the fence for the weeds, but I can already see the effects of the spray. It's already killing everything's turning yellow. I just can't remember. It's been at least 3 or 4 days, I think. Yeah, I'll have to look it up when I get back to the house, but it's been at least 3 or 4 days, I think. But at least it's working. That's the main thing. I can see evidence that the cattle have been in here. Yeah, they were in here. They left some deposits. Yeah. So I'll have to close the gate behind me then. Yeah, I could tell they ate something then. Ate stuff in here. Yeah. And there's still water standing here. There's some water standing there. But the cattle were in here lounging around. And they were here for a while. They left a lot of deposits. Well, I could go up the pasture road, but then I have to open that gate. So I think I'll just go straight and go the long way through the bottom and up the east side. Yeah, I don't feel like opening and closing that gate going up to the road. Yeah, since the gate's open, I'll just go through there. I still have to open that gate over a little wire gate, but that's nothing. Yeah, and I can see the effects of the weed killer along this fence too. So at least I know the weed killer's working. That's something else I need to buy next week. Yeah, I gotta get some sacks of concrete. Don't know how many yet. I'll get some more weed killer. Try to get the big jug. Yeah, and then a few more things I gotta buy, but I haven't figured it out yet. I gotta make a list. I gotta be careful how much I spend though. I got a limited budget. Yeah, weed killer's working here. Well, the grass is sure big on the other side of that fence. Maybe another week. I gotta let the ground dry out, and hopefully it'll be dry this week. Dry out a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, because there's still some grass here to eat. I got some thistles to work on one of these days. So much to do. And sometimes I don't feel like doing it. I'm not going up the road today. I'm going to take the long way. Back there and up the hill. Ground is saturated with water. It's wet everywhere. Even on the high side of this low bottom. I see a cow up there. Yeah. This is where I wanted to make a road someday, but I ain't figured out how to do it yet. And no money for it anyway. But I'm headed that way, up there and then up the hill. And that's where the work is, up there on top. That's the cow I saw at the head of that, at the top of that branch. There's a bunch of calves laying down over there. Yeah, a whole group of calves over there. Probably all of them. But I'm not looking at cattle today, even though I'm doing it now. But here's the rest of them. Just lounging around up here. Yeah. But I'm headed over there. I gotta do some work there. It's a little muddy, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's a nice day. Nice cool breeze, but the sun's warm, so it feels good out here. I think right now it's around 60. Yeah, it's about 60 degrees, so it's comfortable for me. I think this young cow might be in heat. She had her first calf this year, and it's been about a month or more, so he's just making sure he's there when she's ready. He's always ready. Yeah, alright. Alright, buddy? Alright, buddy? What's going on? Huh? Hey. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Well, my curiosity got the best of me, so I'm going to go down there and take a look at the calves. This was the last cow to have her calf. She had her 4th calf this year. Not too long ago. Maybe a week or two. Something like that. And I guess she's the designated babysitter. Because she's staying close to either staying close to her calf, which I think is over there. Yeah, the one by itself is her calf. Look at the other ones. They're just laying. Oh, there's another one there behind that clump. Just to the left of that, the one standing by itself. There's another one behind it. Well, they know how to relax. That's the one that just laid down. Yeah, that's the newest calf over there. Yeah. That was the last calf born to the cow I just shown, the babysitter, and that was the 4th calf. See if I can remember now. 4th calf, that's the little one. Oh, look at the one laying down. Yeah, the one laying down with the black nose, that was the 3rd calf. This one here was the 2nd calf with the pink nose. Those two are bulls. Those two are bulls there. That one there, the bigger one, laying down next to that clump, she was the 1st calf born this year. Yeah, so they're doing okay. They're doing okay. Somebody wants her mother. And those 3 are girls, and those 2 are... Is he stuck? I don't think so. I think he just wants to relax. Acts like he can't get up. Are you stuck somehow? Took a while. Took a while, didn't it? Yeah. Now you can lay down right. Okay. Who's? That's not your baby. Okay. The one mooing, I think that white one there is mooing, or the bull. Bull's coming around to the other side. They're all coming over to see me now. Bull is coming up around the back of the shed. But that's her calf. That's her calf there. I know that one. That's her calf. I'm glad I got 3 heifers this year. Last year I had 3 bulls. So I'm glad I got at least 3 heifers out of these 5 calves this year. And I said the oldest one is the oldest one, and the youngest one are heifers, and so is the last. Actually, the last 2 were heifers. That one laying down there, a small one. I don't know if I'm going to keep her yet. She's pretty. Her mama was small, and she's small, and I don't know. See how she grows. I can't keep the bulls, at least not here. I'll decide what to do with them when they get at least a year old. I always forget I got work to do up here. Well, the grass is nice and green. Oh, since I'm up here, oh, look at that cow and her calf. You like to do this, don't you? You like to come up to me, smell me, don't you? Yeah, you always do that. Hey, don't lick my phone. Yeah. she won't let me touch you. I guess they're all coming back to make sure their calves are okay. Yeah. That's a young yearling bull there. Your calf's over there with the other group. She wasn't even interested in her calf. She just wants to, and she don't have a calf yet, but I'm hoping she'll be bred this year. I should be working down there, not watching the cows. Yeah, but I like to watch the cows. And the bull. And there's comes Mama Cow. She's had 6 calves so far. 5 of them were heifers, and that was her 5th calf, and it's a bull. And this cow here was the old Mama Cow's first calf. This cow here had 4 calves. Leave her alone. Yeah. Mama says, don't bother my baby. Yeah, a bull staying with that cow. See how small she is? And that calf standing up over there, that's her heifer calf from this year. I think it's about it's a little over a month old. And like I said, she's small. I was surprised she got bred. She's so small. But I'll see. I'll have to keep the heifer, but I got to sell something sometime because this pasture can't support too many animals. So eventually I do have to sell something besides the bull calves. I got to keep the number of cows limited. So I'll have to decide who to sell later on. I already decided it's either her and her calf. I might even keep the calf, but anyway, her and her calf, or her and both of her calves, because she's got 2 bulls last year and this year. Yeah, the one laying down over there, that's her calf from this year. And yeah, if I got to sell something, it'll probably be her and her calf, 2 calves, bull calves, and that white one. But I haven't decided yet. I'll wait till the fall, see how much hay I got. What? Okay, see the one that's mooing with the black nose, that bull? That belongs to, where'd she go? Oh, that belongs to her, the red cow. And this black one is her calf from last year. Yeah. Okay. I gotta go. I got work to do. Oh, they rolled that bale out. Oh, that's why they're over there. I had 2 bales set there. One there. Probably over there somewhere. That's where the calf's laying, I think. And I had one over there. They already got that flattened. And this one here, they rolled it out. That's why they're still eating on it. They rolled that bale out. That's why they're over there eating. That's why. Yeah, I had 2 bales set there, but they're already flattened. Okay, I gotta go. I'm running out of battery already. This is where I gotta do some work. Look at it. That rain yesterday filled in that rut that I made. The little rut with my front tire. And see the water standing there? That's why I'm here. I gotta dig a ditch from that water toward the post, and because the culvert is just past that post. I gotta do the same thing on the other side, because wherever there's standing water, I want to direct the water to the culvert. Yeah, there's standing water here, but it does go over that way, and goes toward the culvert. But I need to make a ditch deeper there to help get all this water to flow out better. Yeah, I got to dig all this out here, from the water through there, and I think I want to go around the back side of the post and use that dirt, because the water's been coming out through here anyway, and it's eroding this area here. So I gotta, whatever I dig out, I'm gonna throw up against here anyway. Fill that back in. There's the culvert right there. So I need to take the dirt, dig a ditch on the outside there, all the way to there. That's where the water's been traveling through here. I'm just gonna make it deeper. I also need to do something with this. I got a little cave in there right above the culvert, so I'm gonna fix that somehow. Also got to dig a ditch a little deeper through here and let that water out. Otherwise it might back up and go across. I think it's already done that. I think it's already went across there. Right there, looks like. Maybe. But anyway, it wouldn't hurt to dig a little ditch right through the culvert. So that's what I'm doing today. Yeah, you can see where I got to dig there. Dig there, from there to the culvert, and then from over there, go around that post to the culvert. That's what I'm digging today. And I got to do some work on this log. And it wouldn't hurt to do a little work on that log too, maybe. We'll see. Get the ditch dug first. Working in the shade, although a little work in the sunshine wouldn't hurt, but I got a jacket if I need it. Well, I dug a ditch. Wasn't very good. There's too many roots here. I had to cut out a whole bunch of roots. But I got the water flowing toward the culvert now. So that's helping a little bit. Yeah. I got a little channel there. When the water comes down, when it rains again, at least the water will have a channel to follow a little better. Yeah. I tried to follow the natural flow where the water was going as much as I could. But now it's going into the culvert. And also, before I even dug any ditch, I decided to, there's some holes there on the inside here. So, and the log was like on the outside of on the outside edge. The edge was here from here to there. So it wasn't really covering the end of the culvert. So I dug a trench and moved it over. I think it was hard to move because it's heavy. But I got it. Got a little slant there, but I think that'll settle out later on. Anyway, I got this side done. Also got this side done. I might do a little more digging through here once this water runs out. It's already running down into the culvert, so it's working. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, probably dig a little farther. At least that weed, because there's a deeper ditch here, a deeper water here. I'll dig that out over there, just to let the water flow. Well, standing in a soft spot here, sinking. Yeah. That's why I'm making this drain here on this side, because the ground's so soft on this side, and the water can't get out. Same thing over there. I was losing where the water, before I dug that ditch, the water was coming out over here. So I dammed it up over there from the dirt that I dug from there. I threw it over there, kind of, so when the water is high, it'll be deflected toward that way. And I didn't have enough dirt to throw up in there. And I can fill that in with the dirt from over there someday. But I'm not too eager to do that. Cattle came back over here. Anyway, yeah, I'm sinking. Ground's so soft there. Yeah, water's flowing. I was sinking, just standing there. I was sinking because all this water here was standing there. I got it to flow out somewhat, and then, but this here was all, I think it overflowed here. That's what I'm thinking. Hopefully that'll, little ditch there I dug will help keep the water from overflowing here. I went through that gate up there to get to the outside. That's the only reason I put that gate there, so I can get to the other side. Yeah. There's some cows in here too, some calves. Yeah. Yeah. Tired. I see 3 calves in here. The oldest one and the 2 bulls. Yeah, the 2 younger bulls from this year. And the big bulls there too, of course. And there's another cow over there. And the calf, black calf and the brown calf from last year too. Last year. That's the white bull from last year. There's the white cow. And I see way out there, I see a calf laying down up there. Not sure which one it is. I can see it. Just picked its head up. Yeah. Well, it's either her calf or her calf. Her calf was nursing a few minutes ago. So I think those 2 calves are up there. Her calf and her calf. And there's the old mama cow all by herself. Okay, I think I'm almost done here. I'll clean it out a little bit through there. Yeah, it's still flowing, but not as much. This water's still deeper. This hole's still deeper than that channel there, but over time I'm hoping that's going to erode down a little bit, flush out some dirt, and then I'll clean it out better later. Yeah, it's just all those roots. I need to cut a lot of roots out there. But at least now the water will flow out a little bit better than it did before. The ditch needs to be a little bit deeper still, but to empty out that puddle of water back there. But this is good enough for now. But there's water flowing right now. There's water flowing into the culvert. So that's good. That's good. That was my goal. Flow out from this side and flow that out from here. I wish they would have put more dirt here. Yeah. Yeah. Because I could tell it flowed over here. And that's a little bit. Well, it's better than it was. Any water that comes down here, hopefully will follow that little ditch I dug and not come out this way. Yeah. I kind of fixed that log a little bit. Yeah. I was going to do that one. I think I'll wait for another day on that one. I think this one's okay here on top. I think all I got to do here is get some more buckets. Get some buckets of dirt there. Somebody was digging there. It wasn't me. Probably was the bull or somebody rubbing their head. I'll just fill that in there. Yeah. I think that'll work. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the water's flowing through here. Yeah, that end is anchored very good against the stump, so I'm not going to mess with that. But I need to put some more dirt here, right in this area. That'll help. I think some water flows down that from up there, flows down and then comes out here. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see how my little ditch digging works in the future. Cattle are out eating the grass again. Oh, and the sun's shining. Yeah, did I tell you that? Yeah. Well, the sun was shining. It was always shining. Yeah, this morning. Yeah. It's clear skies. But when I started working here, this was all in the shade. Now the shade is gone mostly, and I'm ready to go back to the house. I'm tired. I don't like digging with a shovel. Well, at least this culvert is doing what I wanted it to do. Allow the water to go into the pond from the neighbor's field, and to have a place for me to cross. It's still kind of soft there, but hopefully that ditch I dug will help that dry out. And oh, I got some grass growing. I sowed grass here a while back. Look, I see grass coming up here and there. And if I have to, I'll sow it again. But I said the water is draining into the pond. That's the main purpose of this anyway. Yeah, I'll patch that up some other day. I'm going to go ahead and drive up, turn around, and come back. Well, at least I can drive all across it with the ATV. That's no problem. Truck, I'm going to wait for the truck because it's still pretty soft. Especially on this end. I want that to dry out some more. Well, there's still a puddle of water after I dug that ditch, but at least more water can go out now. And when it does rain, hopefully that water will flow fast enough it'll cut down a little deeper, and then I can clean out the roots and I can dig the ditch a little deeper too after it gets flushed out. Yeah, same thing on the other side. The main thing is I can cross it with the ATV. Wish there was some more. Wish they would have put more dirt on the other side, but oh well, it's better than it was. At least I won't get stuck. I hope. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to go back to the house. I just noticed those 3 calves are the only ones over there now. So the other cattle are out up on top here on the other side of the pond. Yeah, I believe the oldest calf and the 2 bull calves are in there. And the other 2 calves, I can see them now up there, right there somewhere, between their 2 mamas. This mama and that mama are the mama of those 2 calves. And there's the rest of them. Yeah. The other day when I was out spraying the fence, you can see some of the spray. The grass is turning yellow there underneath the fence, and on the inside here too a little bit. Yeah, I wish they wouldn't have planted that wheat so close. Too tempting for the cattle, but I think they'll be okay. Fence is pretty noticeable for the cattle. Oh, I gotta turn this fence back on. But when I was here, I had some spray left, so I went and sprayed all those ironweeds up there. All those ironweeds and a few thistle up in that area there. Yeah, I don't see how long it takes them to die. Okay, time to go. Well, I tested the fence, or turned the fence back on and tested it. Works good. Real good. Oh, bugs flying around. Kind of gnats or mosquitoes, or I'm not sure. Something that's bothering me. They're aggravating. Herd's okay. And I'm going to head back to the house. Those are the 2 youngest ones. And they're both girls. Both girls with pink noses. And I think the little one here has got cropped ears. I can't tell. I think so. I think she's got cropped ears. I think that other. I think the bull. I think one of them bulls. Yeah, I can see them in there. They're on top of that hill over there. There's a little mound of dirt. They're both on top of it. But the oldest heifer, she's walking out here. Yeah. Yeah. Looking for your mama? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're coming out. Those 2 are coming out too. Taking their time though. There ain't no hurry. Yeah, she stopped and looked back and said, "Where's my brothers at?" Yeah. Hi, little one. Actually, you're not little no more. You're the big one. You're the oldest. Little fly problem, huh? Got some flies? Huh? Yeah, your ears aren't cropped. Yeah, you got them long legs of the quinina in you. Yeah, I could tell. There's not much quinina in there, but sometimes they come out with these long legs, and that's where that come from. There's the other two. The two brothers. That's the two bulls from this year. The other three are heifers. This is the oldest heifer, and those are the two youngest from the year. Yeah, that calf is from that white cow, the smaller one, the light brown one, and the dark red one is from this cow, and she had the last calf too this year. I mentioned this the other day when I was on tractor, but probably couldn't hear me because of the tractor. I got a bad habit of trying to talk over the tractor, and it doesn't work, so I need to stop doing that. Anyway, look at the grass growing. The grass is from the bale. Yeah, it's not the grass growing up through the straw from like this. It's actually a new grass seed. Yeah, I guess you could call that bale grazing. Yeah. Hello, guys. Yeah, it's the bull calf on this side that has the pink nose. His ears are just a little bit cropped, I think. Just a little bit, just on the very tip. I think, maybe not. I try to remember when they were born, but probably not as bad as that other girl. That one there has really got the cropped ears. And so does the white bull up at the house. Yeah, he's got cropped ears too. Anyway, I'm done out here. I gotta go back to the house. Starting to heat up out here. Whew, hot. Starting to sweat. As you remembered, I didn't come up that way. I guess I don't want to open the gate, so I'm gonna go back down the way I came up. I could go down that way, but I prefer to go down the way I came up, down that way. Yeah, yeah, she's the one with the cropped ear. Yeah, a little jagged, short, jagged. It's a recessive gene in the Highland breed. I noticed it before. Okay. Yes, I go home now. Hello, girls. I knew they was going to get up. Sorry, didn't mean to bother you. Yeah, these are the youngest, and they're both girls. Bully's doing his thing, checking out the female, see if she's in heat. Every time they pee, he does that. If he's close by. I trust him to get them all bred so they have calf next year again. That's why I got them out here. Okay, Bully. Bully says, nah, nobody's in heat, so I'm going to take a break. He's going to scratch. He's got 2 scratching posts there. 2 dead trees. He's got 2 of them, one on either side of him. Oh, he's bending that one over. It's ready to fall down. But he's still using it. It's a broken off dead tree. He's got one on this side too, but the one he's working on, it's wiggling in the ground. Good for you, boy. Knock down them dead trees. Yeah, okay, I gotta go back to the house. Hi, little one. Mama cow's grooming her baby. I heard a baby. Who the here? Huh? I heard somebody. Oh, I think I heard that one. She was behind that cow. Look at her. They're playing with each other. Yeah, rubbing their heads on each other. Good for you. Well, at least these calves are getting used to seeing my ATV. Yeah, they don't run away from me. But that one wants to play. That calf is her baby. Her mama's that white one. Her baby is one of them over there. Pink, I think that one, the pink nose one. And oh no, I'm wrong. That's not her baby. That one there is her baby. Her baby is that one over there, the bull with the black nose. And the red one here, that belongs to that cow over there. Oh, she's got the runs. Probably from eating this grass. Okay, well, I've done what I wanted to do out here. I got some of that water channeled toward the culvert. Culvert. Oh, see, I always put a B with my V. I don't know why. Culvert. And I'm headed home. Yeah, everybody's okay. These two are nibbling on the multi-flower rose bush, and this cow's eating something. And that's where I'm headed down. I sneezed. That's why he's looking at me. And then that's the calf of this cow here. Yeah. Almost like, and that's the bull. Yeah, but I'm headed down that way. Okay, let's go home. This pathway is a rough ride now. See all the erosion ditches? I need to have it, I should have it, do what I did on the road coming up by the gates. Is I should move those, I should have those trees cut down or moved, yeah, pushed out. And then dig a ditch on each side, pile the dirt in the middle, just like I did on the other road. That's what I should do. But all that kind of stuff costs money, which I don't have enough of right now. Look at that. The three brothers from three bull calves from last year are all hanging out together down here in the bottom. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to take those two up to the house with the other cattle up there this fall. But I'm going to leave him out here. Yeah. Let's see. Because I either sell them or eat them. Yeah, because I don't need them out here. But I might use him as a replacement bull if something happens to the big bull. Because he grew the best. That one grew the best. Yeah. And I like him because he's white. I wish he would have had a black nose, but well. I'll take what I can get. Yeah. I got these two bulls, and I got the two bulls that were born this year. I might sell them this fall too. I don't know. I don't really need them. I do need a bull up at the house with the Highlanders, but right now they're white bulls there, but I don't know how good he's going to be. I may not know if he could do the job until next year. And I thought about keeping the black one for a little while as his companion. In case the white bull don't do it, maybe the black one can. Okay. Okay, well, that's all for today. All for down here. I gotta go. The bugs are eating me up. Alright, headed home. Oh, it's after 2 p.m. already, and I'm going to be going out that little gate there and the other gate. Of course, the other gates are open, so yeah. Yeah. I might get a couple pairs off of those trees there sometime this fall or later in the summer. Maybe. Those two pairs I grew them from seed. I think they were store-bought pears that I saved the seeds and sprouted the seeds. And I had some more, but those are the only two that survived. I had a whole bunch along there. Those are the only two survivors. Yeah. at least all the trees are filled out for the leaves now. Of course, the leaves are kind of small right now on a lot of them, but they're getting their foliage on again. Yeah. Okay, bugs are bothering me here. Gotta go. I'm doing a little fence checking since I'm down here. Look how nice that creek is flowing. Yeah, the cattle like it when I let them back in here. Look at all the good grass they got. Yeah. They got some good grass to eat in here when I let them in. But the ground's just too wet. I don't want to ruin it with their footprints. You can see the difference between this side and that side. Yeah. But anyway, right now, walking this fence right here because I got the fence disconnected from there, back there. So the fence going around to the oiler, bugs, oiler, and then along the pasture road there, going up to the top, and that also powers this here. So I checked this. I didn't find nothing down here. Because with that right now that fence is disconnected. I got it on a dummy wire up there where the gate hook is. And right now that fence there, it's working good. The south fence is working good. But when I hook up the other fence there where the gate is, for all this here, going up there, and then I just walk behind me, because it comes across underneath the ground here. It only works about half as good. So I checked this, I didn't find nothing. Now I gotta walk up the pasture road, see if I can find the ground up there, or the problem up there. I'll check the fence going up the road, see if I find any problems. Seems like a long walk now. I didn't find no ground along here. I need to double check the other fences. There must be a problem someplace. I just gotta find it. Even from here I can see that the weed killer is killing the weeds underneath that fence there. So it's working good. I checked all the fence from here, up there, there, and all the way around. Anywhere that's connected, all that fence there. I couldn't find any problem with the fence, but it's still dragging it down. Here comes the bully. Hi, bully. Coming for some salt. Good for you. And mama cow. No, not one salt. I guess she's coming down for something else. That fence ain't on right now, but don't you dare go through it. Yeah, they're just coming down to the other pasture down there. I'll still check. I think I checked that fence there along there again. Well, buddy, what do you want to do? I already checked this once. Guess I'll check it again. Still didn't find no ground yet. That's it, bully. Push him around. Show him who's boss. Yeah, bunch away, girls. Boy, that's a heifer there. She should be bred this year. Yeah, have a calf next year. Mama cow, they should all get bred sometime this year. Oh, bully, little bully, you're a year old. Are you gonna be a bull? Be a good bull too, like your papa? We'll see. Look at those pink around the eyes and pink around the nose. Yeah, that's a Highland trait. Maybe Blackie will make a good bull for the Highlanders too. Yeah. I'm still going to give that white bull a chance though. The one that's up there now. Yeah. We'll see. I checked this fence again. I didn't find it down on the way up here. But this might be the problem. It's hard to see. With this rusty wire, yeah, I took it apart. This rusty wire was digging into the plastic. So if it dug in enough to the plastic and was hitting this fence here, it goes around this side. Yeah, it goes around. If they hit that on the, if they got too close together through that plastic, that may have caused the ground, partial ground. Yeah, because I can see a groove more in there. I'll have to get a new insulator. But I want to see if the fence will work now. I got the wire out of the groove right now, and the wire's rusty, so it broke off. Look like the cattle came back out again. And the rusty wire that I was at the other end with the bad insulator, that's this top wire here. Probably should replace the whole thing. But I need a new insulator for sure. Looks like the flies are bothering him again, at least on his belly and his legs. I just checked the fence again. It didn't make any difference. I don't know if that was the problem or not. It's still not working as good as it should be. And I don't know, but it's somewhere I already tested this by itself. And then I got that disconnected down there to go across, so that's off. So the problem is somewhere between this fence and up there, because this fence is okay, but that's the fence that I isolated to be the problem. Cattle are coming back again. You want something, I guess. Well, I disconnected the two wires. That one there next to the post, that goes underneath to the other fence. And this one here, I disconnected it, and it goes underneath, comes out over there. And after I tested it with both of them disconnected, this fence is working good. So the problem must be somewhere here or somewhere here. So let me check it one more time. I still haven't found the problem, but I'm pretty sure it's this fence, but I don't see what the problem is. Well, guys and girls, I can't find the problem, so the fence is working, it's just not working as good. I think I narrowed it down to this section here, but I can't find the problem, so I guess I'll hook it all back up and let it run the way it is. Okay, I got one more wire to hook up there, and I'm done. I looked for the problem. I think I narrowed it down to that fence there somewhere. I checked it 3 times and I could not find the problem. Yeah. Anyway, everything hooked back up. The fence is working about 3/4 of what it should be. Yeah. Works a lot better without that fence hooked up on the other side of that gate. But I just can't find the problem. That means I'm done. I'm going home. Well, there must be something in here that they like, because they keep coming back for more. Yeah. And they got water down here too. Yeah, a little pond. Remnant of the old creek that used to flow at the bottom of that hill. Before I straightened it out and made it over here. Yeah, I used to make a big turn, 90-degree turn there before when I first bought it, and then it went across there, about where those cows are, the farthest one, and then it turned there again, made another turn, and come back this way, and went up and connected to the creek over by that big tree, big dead tree. But I got it fixed up the way I want it, so I'm done. Oh, the wind feels good. Sun's warm, but the feel. Look at the red cow. She's got 4 calves around her, and only one of them is hers. And the other one is behind me with his mama out in the other pasture. On the other side of the oiler. Okay, let's go home. Tired. Yeah, that must be her calf. Next to her. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's her. Yeah, that's her calf. It's got the black. It's a black bull with a black bull. It's a bull with a red bull with a black nose. That's her calf. Yeah. And that little one, a little light brown one, that belongs to that cow way up there. A small cow, the small white one. And mama cow here, right here. That's her calf. Yeah. And I guess that would mean that calf over there, the one way over there, is her calf. The one's eating that willow tree. Yeah, that's her calf. Okay, that's enough. I gotta go through the gate now. Time to close the gate. Well, I'm done out here today. Well, at least it was a good day to get some work done. Even though the ground's still pretty wet. This helped. The wind and the sun helped dry this up. Oh, there's the other cow and there's the other calf way over there. And the cow's right behind the gate there. Yeah. They're on the. I think they're on the other side of the oiler. Kettle rub. Time to call it a day and go home. The cattle are enjoying the sunlight too. Yeah, they enjoy it. Okay. That's all for out here. There, the cow just came through the oiler. And the black one's up there too. The little black bull, he's there too. Yeah. And the little calf is there. But the little calf didn't go through the oiler. I think it went underneath that fence gate. Anyway, they're going to join the herd. We're just over there, relaxing. There they go. And look at this nice grass. Look at this nice grass. Yeah, it's pretty wet. Look at all the water standing here. There's water standing everywhere else too, I'm sure. But it's getting there. In another week or two, and I'll let them in here. And I think it's dry enough. We'll see about the rain. Okay, time to head home. I can tell the weed killer's working on this fence too, at least on this side. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. At least everything will be dead by the time I let them in here. Back at the house, and these cattle are grazing away to the other one's over there. Well, these guys got plenty of grass to eat. That's why I didn't give them a bale the other day. Time to relax. The nights have been pretty cool. Even the daytimes have been pretty cool too, but trying to protect my lemongrass. It's barely alive. I thought maybe if I can cover it up with something. It's hard to see inside there, but I got the lemongrass in there. Yeah, it's the only one left, so I gotta protect it. Maybe this will keep it warm till the 80-degree weather shows up. And that, as soon as I put them out here, they may have survived. Even the sweet potato leaves are turning red because of the cold nights. Yeah. Gotta keep it warm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap the box with black paper. That'll help warm it up too. Who said it'll help keep it a little bit warmer? And when the sun's shining like today overhead, it'll act like a little greenhouse inside, I hope. And the black plastic should absorb some heat too. We'll see how that works. That's all I got. I don't have anything else to use. And even right now, the sun's warm and you're in the sun, but yeah, right now I'm in the shade, and the shade is cool, and so is the wind. A little bit of wind blowing on that apple tree, and on me too, coming in from the east mostly. But it's a cool wind, and lemongrass like it hot. Well, it's almost 4 p.m. and I got something done today, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy. Today was a nice sunshiny day. Yeah, nice sunshiny day with a cool breeze.